Hola chicos, here is some adjective practice for those of you who are at home. I don't want you to miss too much of this lesson because it's hard to learn on your own. So we're going to use the adjectives that we took notes on yesterday and that we did on our Venn diagram, and we're going to use them to complete these sentences over here. So if you look at this, they want you to use simpático to complete the sentence. La profesora Martínez es, we're saying the Martínez teacher or Mrs. Martínez is, we want to call her simpático or simpática. Let's take a look and see what that means. Simpático means nice or likable, and it's an O or A ender. So that means that this word should be simpática, right? As in feminine form, because we're talking about a girl. So simpática. Teresa y Rosa, so two people, they're plural. We want to say that they are nice or likable. So this time we're going to do simpática again because, because the girls are feminine, but what are we going to do to the end to make it plural? Do you remember what you do? Right, you add an S. So I'd like you to pause me and to try the next one on your own and then hit play and check your answer. Did you get nosotros somos? Did you get nosotros somos simpáticos, OS ending, because nosotros is masculine and plural? I hope so. Let's try the next one. Difícil. Okay, what do we remember about difícil? It ends in a consonant, and remember, when we end in a consonant, we don't show gender. Difícil, there's only one form. The only thing we can do with difícil is make it plural, and we would add the ES onto it. So difficult, el curso es difficult, so the course is difficult. Curso is singular, so you know that you're going to just stick with the regular form. Difícil. Now I want you to try the next two. Las pruebas son, the tests are. Los libros son, the books are. Fill it in with the correct form of difficult. Did you get difíciles for both of them? That would be correct. Remember, difícil only has two forms, the singular and the plural where you add es. Okay, alemán. Now we're switching over to our adjectives for nationality. So I'm going to move my vocab list over to this. So we have two forms, alemán and alemana. So to make this one plural, you would add an S. What do you do here to make it plural? Right, you add an ES and you drop the A. So let's do the first one together. Mis primas, so we have my cousins, singular or plural. Right, it's plural, masculino o femenino. Femenino, muy bien, femenino y plural. So we need femenino over here, alemana, and then plural, add an S. So we should get alemanas. Pause me, try the next two. Did you get alemanes to make it plural? Marcos y yo. Remember, alemán is masculine, es to make it plural. Marcos is a masculine person. Mi tía, feminine and singular. My aunt is German. So we need feminine ending, a, and we need it singular, so no s. Okay, now you do the next three on your own and then check and see if you got them correct. Guapo, handsome or good looking. Mis sobrinos son guapas. Oh, I read that wrong. Mis sobrinas son guapas. My nieces are good-looking, feminine and plural. Los padres de ella son guapos. The parents of her are good-looking. Padres are masculine because of the los. Marta es guapa. Marta is good-looking. Marta es femenina y singular, so guapa es femenina y singular. Okay, let's continue with our practice. Make sure you've got your vocabulary list in front of you. Find the words in column B that are opposite of the words in column A. One word in B will not be used. Número uno, guapo. We just had that one, right? And it means good looking. So look under B and find the word that means the opposite of good looking. Pause me and look on your list. Did you come up with de, feo, ugly? So guapo and feo. Número dos, moreno. Moreno means brunette. Use your vocab list to find the opposite, which would be blonde, in B. Rubio, F. Alto, what does alto mean? Right, it means tall, like right here. Marcos es alto. Look under B to find what Jorge is. The opposite would be bajo, H. Gordo, and número cuatro, gordo. Right, it means big, like Jorge es gordo, he's big. Now look under B and find the opposite for Marcos. Correcto, el opuesto es delgado, Delgado es thin. Marcos es delgado. Jorge es gordo. 5. Joven, young. The opposite would be viejo. Número 6. Grande, big. The opposite would be pequeño, be. 7. Simpático, kind or nice. The opposite would be G. Antipático, unkind or not nice. Okay, this is our last practice activity. We are going to use our adjectives of nationality. So on your vocab list, go to the section that says nacionalidades to fill in these sentences. Penélope Cruz es. Look at this flag here. What nationality is that? Right, that's Spanish. So look at your verb or your word list and decide how are you going to say she is Spanish, ending feminine and singular. Did you get española? Right. Had it been a masculine person, it would be español. Feminine is española. Alfonso Cuarón es un gran director de cine. Es, well, he's Mexican, right? So we have Alfonso Cuarón es un gran, remember when we put gran in front of a noun, it means great. He's a great director of cinema, of movies, and he is Mexican. So figure out in Spanish how to say Mexican, masculine and feminine. Pause me and try it now. Did you come up with mexicano? Good. Next slide. Let's try this one. Elliot Page and Avril Lavigne son. They are Canadian. Try that one. Did you get canadienses? Remember, it has to end in an S to make it plural, right? Giorgio Armani es un diseñador de modas, a fashion designer. Es Italian. Try that one. Italiano. He's Italiano. Next slide. Daisy Fuentes es de La Habana, Cuba. Ella es Cuban. Look at your vocabulary list. How are you going to say Cuban, feminine, and singular? Cubana. Emma Watson y Daniel Radcliffe son actores. So Emma Watson and Daniel are what kind of actors? Well, they're English. So how are you going to say English? Ingleses. Heidi Klum y Michael Fassbender son, they're German. How are you going to say that? Alemanes. Carly Lloyd y Patrick Mahomes son from the United States. What's that word going to be? Estadounidenses. Okay, that's the end of our review. Please go check Canvas for your homework for tonight.